This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans get their first win of the preseason. They defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers last night 20-12. We got to see this passing attack go to work, and we got to see Danielle Hunter make an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a great game all around. We also saw the danger of this special teams unit, especially our punter, Tommy Townsend. We're going to discuss this. Welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and update. This episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS, and we have some words from Michael Vick.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to see from this starting offense was a scoring drive. There was no TJ Watt. There was no Minkah Fitzpatrick. So I wanted to see this Houston Texan offense go to work, and they did just that. Quarterback C.J. Stroud, the first time we get to see him this year, 2 of 4, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. He throws a 34-yarder to Tank Dell. Tank Dell takes to the crib, breaks a couple of Steelers tackles. Exactly what I wanted to see. You saw Stephon Diggs at the bottom be excited. Stephon Diggs didn't have a catch yesterday, however, was once again in the limelight because of a moment where him and C.J. Stroud were talking on the sideline. And of course, Buffalo Bills fans, Minnesota Vikings fans already started their bullshit narrative. Look, he didn't get a catch and he's already causing problems. It's insane how many people want Stephon Diggs to fail here in Houston. But I'm going to say this once again. Ever since he stepped into this building, Stephon Diggs has been a leader. He has been working with the young guys every single day after practice. You saw Nico Collins go on the Up and Adams show. When she asked him about Stephon Diggs, the first thing he said was leadership. And I cannot wait for Stephon Diggs to make all his haters eat their words this season, because he is going to go absolutely insane. Go back, look at the touchdown, look at the bottom of the screen. You are going to see Stephon Diggs celebrating the touchdown even before it happens, man. I hate these narratives. But with the starting offense, you saw what you needed to see from the passing attack. Now, the offensive line, there was no Titus Howard, there was no Laremy Tunsil, there was no Shaq Mason. It was only Kenyon Green and Juice Scruggs, and those two, they looked good. Kenyon Green, once again, another solid day. He's going to be your starting left guard, guys, and I hope he just has a bounce-back season, man. Has a good season. Shout out to Kenyon Green. He's got his body right, and so far during the preseason in camp, he's looked pretty good. Dameon Pierce, 4 carries, 4 yards. The starting offense performance yesterday reminded me of last season when you had 3 of your offensive linemen out, Tunsil, Howard, and Kenyon Green. And Dameon Pierce was doing nothing for you. It was C.J. Stroud's arm that got you into the end zone last year, and it got you into the end zone last night. Now let's have a conversation. Because the running back you just signed, Cam Akers, 6 carries, 17 yards. His longest was 5. 3 catches, 24 yards. His longest was 14. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I said this all last night during the live stream. Thank you for everyone who was there. You are going to see people saying Cam Akers should be the number 2 running back. And I did not think it was going to be this many people. It's even media people saying Cam Akers looks better than Dameon Pierce. I'm not ready to hand Cam Akers the backup spot just yet. But this is now something where I'm keeping an eye on. Dameon Pierce, we need you to show us something. Show us some life. Look, we love how you are on the sideline. You bring an energy to this team. But if you're only getting 1 yard to carry, what are we doing here? We're not waiting for you. That's what D'Amico Ryan said. Another player that stood out to me on offense, your rookie tight end, Cade Stover. He had 3 receptions for 32 yards. His longest was 16 yards. He caught a pass, I think, from all three quarterbacks. Yeah, it was CJ, Tim Boyle, and Davis Mills. So no Case Keenum connection there. But Cade Stover caught a pass from three different quarterbacks last night. He's going to be, your backup tight end, in my opinion. And like I said about Brevin Jordan, don't let that 74-yard fool you. Cade Stover's making a name for himself. John Mechie, 1 catch, 7 yards. Once again, a no-show in the game. And when you see Quentin Cephas make some plays, when you see Johnny Johnson make some plays, when you see old man Robert Woods have 4 receptions for 42 yards, you start to wonder, where does John Mechie fit into this wide receiver room? Switching to the defense, because there was some great moments. Danielle Hunter, the man you gave $48 million guaranteed, had a sack in yesterday's game, and that's all you needed to see. And he was one-on-one against the right tackle. He didn't have a chance. And earlier in the game, when they ran that screen to Najee Harris, Danielle Hunter almost blew that up. This is why you gave him $48 million. This is why he is here. Now imagine him opposite of Will Anderson Jr. It is going to be nasty. Kalen Bullock, your rookie safety, had some moments last night. I'm not going to lie to you. And this is where I bring up this conversation. Are the Houston Texans not going to sign Justin Simmons because they believe in Kalen Bullock? Are the Houston Texans going to start 2 rookies in their secondary week 1? There was no Kamari Lassiter yesterday. I wonder if we're going to see him at all in this preseason. Someone who else got some work in, old man Jerry Hughes with a sack last night. Also was Mario Edwards Jr. He was blowing up the run. He had a couple of tackles for loss. Let's talk about our punter, Tommy Townsend. He was talking trash last night, and he's a weapon. He affects the game, and it was multiple punts where it felt like the Steelers did not know what he was doing with the ball. And I'm actually excited when I see Tommy Townsend out there. He could flip the field. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great win for the Houston Texans, get their first dub of the preseason. They beat the Steelers 20-12. For more Houston Texans content, you guys let me know. As always, go Houston. Y'all have a very blessed day.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.